Hey everybody, this is Murray from Team Take Massive Action with another video, my series of my 90-day challenge. Thanks for joining me. Hey, I'm on my commute. This is a rare photo, some rare footage of me with a sport coat on. But believe it or not, underneath this I do have a Don't Be a Wussy t-shirt on, just so you know. But anyway, I heard a great story about a horse race that I wanted to share with you. That the difference between first place and second place in a horse race, this is kind of a metaphor, can be thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars, depending on if it's like the Kentucky Derby, some famous horse race where bets, and there's a lot of gambling, and it's highly wagered upon. I don't know what the right word is, but so the difference between first and second, financially and from terms of rewards, is huge, humongous. But the difference between first and second place in the actual race could be a nose. So it doesn't take a lot sometimes to become the best. It just takes a little bit more than the next guy. There's another metaphor that these two guys are in the jungle, and you see a cartoon of this sometimes, and there's a lion there, and the one guy stops and puts on his sneakers, and the other guy says, "Why are you putting on your sneakers?" And he says, "Because I want to be able to run fast." And the guy says, "You're not going to be able to outrace the lion." And the first guy with the sneakers says, "I don't have to outrace the lion, I just have to outrace you." So what is the meaning of all this? Well, the meaning of all this is that you don't have to be an expert to be good, to be the best, but you just have to be a little bit better than the next guy. And how do you get a little bit better is you expose yourself to more information, to more learning, to more daily audios, to more books, to more leaders, to more training, to more learning, and more events. And it doesn't take much. Sometimes you go to an event and you spend all weekend at an event amongst some enthusiastic people, and you learn a lot. But really, sometimes it just takes one little nugget to tweak what you're doing to blow you through any barriers that you had, and to allow you to get remarkable success. Just one little nugget. That's the whole point of the story. That it doesn't take that much. So just continue to expose yourself to constant learning, more information, and you never know and then take massive action on what you know, and you never know, one little nugget could be the difference between what you're doing now and where you want to be. All right? So don't stop learning. Don't stop believing. Don't stop believing. And I'm going to stop singing because I really suck. So it reminds me of a funny story. I have to share it. I'm going to end with this. So my dad had this record. I don't know if anybody knows what a record is. It's a vinyl, black, 33 RPM, and it was from the 40s, I think, maybe even 30s, and it was called "Pardon My Blooper," and it was it predated the TV blooper shows that are on, but this was this is before they had TV, so it was bloopers from radio, okay? And he had this one guy named Kermit Schaefer. He's the guy who invented this and became famous, and he's long since passed away. But these bloopers were friggin' hilarious, and I would listen to this as a kid over and over. I could almost rehearse it to this day. This is 40 years ago. To this day, I could probably repeat every line from this. But one of them is which I'm going to share here, is a horse race. The guy's announcing a horse race broadcast. It's real scratchy and poor sound quality, and I'll try to duplicate it. He goes, "Now, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the fourth race at Belmont, and it looks to me like it's going to be a tight one between Dolly Jane and that beautiful new bay Harass. Now, just a minute, fans, just a minute. I'm getting a note here. I see Harass is not going to run. Harass is not going to run. Remember, fans, be sure to scratch Harass." Wow. Anyway, that has nothing to do with marketing, but we'll see you on the other side.